Yes, what's up, my people? Y'all, I said, what's up, my people? Y'all, what's up, y'all? What's up, my people? What's up, y'all? Thank you guys for joining me for Sheridonna's Diary of a. It's a girl, Sheridonna. Can't stop, won't stop. And today, y'all, we have a very special um thing to talk about. I hope you guys are here for it. Like, I missed y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I know I did not do it. I did not do it. Last week it was my son's birthday. I told you guys the week before it was my daughter's birthday. So child, October was a very busy month for me. I have two kids that was born 2 years and 20 days apart. So literally, my son was in Georgia, child. I had to pull up on the kid, pull up on the kid. I had to pull up on the kid. I had to pull up on my son, let him know, like, yo, no, 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 it don't matter where you're there, your mother there. All right. So I had to pull up on the kid and make sure my son knows that I'm going to be here for him no matter what I'm doing. I'm going to make sure he knows that he is loved 100%. So shout out to my son, though. Okay, my son turned 19, y'all. Can you believe it? Child, we ain't going to, I can't believe my son turned 19, but yeah, he turned 19. I also have a 17-year-old. But that's not here nor there. So that's why I was not here last week, child. Make up for today, okay? Let's get the vibes right, okay? Without further ado, it's time for our rock out session, y'all. Let's today I'm gonna start with one of my me and my demina. Yo, I want to give a huge shout out to my baby, to my boo boo. He goes by the name of Alkaline. You already know anything that's alkaline, it have to be good. All right. Without further ado, Alkaline, and this one is called what? Ocean Wave. Let's get into it. Yeah. Yes. Talk to me. This is what my man them talk to me,
You know, sister, we are create waves like the ocean.
Yeah. I know, baby.
When you're there, better than your son, no explosion, and we make it commotion. Every dance with them, watch we have emotion, deep and we slow down. We do it first, got them soft like ocean, and waves like the ocean, yeah. Never see a phone so strong. Never the time for rely on people to make my move and never saw me grow up. Never say me hype, I know you're probably right, but if you not have no pride, I guess anything goes. Me I live my life telling me I'm one. I used to be that little kid, now I am the grown up. Think my life it's all up. See the got the talent, but never have no luck, so rough. Before I get laid off, now no up. You don't fit on a man from this, so now my life's feel like a donut. You know I wouldn't change a thing, not juicy, I have to lose a couple times before you win.
Oh, no, I've been losing, y'all, but that's my story. That's my capability.
Yeah, now castle I'm eating apples. I look out on the sea, I show me youth, them all what do it. Great twins like ocean, yeah. When you're there, big and your son, no the explosion, and we make the commotion.
How we make the commotion? What's good?
Watch we have emotion, deep and we slow down.
Fierce, powerful, beautiful.
Like ocean, and waves like the ocean, yeah. Never see a force so strong. Never see a force so.
And never.
All over the world, them a wave me banana. Once I come out and I support me, and bad mind, I wonder what's so special with them on you. Tidal wave, them a see up under the cabana. We a create big wave and a flood the whole place. If me no make it out, show the kids my face. Tell them how me stay and how me stuck in my waist. One like say them no like who but them rate way anyway. Cause we create big waves like the ocean. When you're there, better than your son, Lord explosion, and we make the commotion.
I love that
song, dance with them, watch we have emotion, deep and we slow down.
Fierce,
we pass got them soft like ocean, and waves like the ocean. Yeah, we never see a force so, never see a force so strong.
We never see a force, you never see a force so strong. Yes, that's my baby Alkaline right there, baby. But we're not stop there. Okay, we're gonna keep the energy flowing right now. You know, the next artist that's coming to our airway, my next two man. Big shout out to Deb because that's family right there. The best is yet to come. And my boo boo, Masaka, thank you guys so much. And without further ado, two of my babies, my boo boo, Masaka and Debs Dad. This one is called A Leader. Let's get into it.
Spread your wings.
This is what my man is telling me. He's like, all right, baby.
If I can do it, you can spread your wings.
Okay.
Nothing is impossible. If I can do it, you can spread your wings. Blessings overflow like a river. 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 Top of them for know someone's a leader. Shut at them ready for press the trigger. Blessings overflow like a river. Cut them back and we turn them in a believer. On a fire like a rocket, you want them a go stop. Like give me pussy so fat in the traffic. Turning up the profit that I cash in my pocket. Food in the fridge, only pass shot in my matic. Every day we at it. Go get the bread, the place of man and not forgot it. I will even tell about the wild and not Jurassic. Life change, shake up pocket. Blessings overflow like a river. Blessings overflow like a river. Blessings overflow like a river. Blessings overflow like a river.
I told ya I'm a leader.
Shut them ready for press the trigger. Blessings overflow like a river. On them back and we turn them in a believer. Blessings are follow me now. People are under me now. Need a bit on it. I'm going to give them kind of me now. Blessings are showing me now. Me kids, my family now. Look how them call hero. Coming from zero, I to the top we go. So we don't feel look the food empty but we know. Couldn't stop it from the start, how to stop we know. Them I thought them off for watch we flow. Like a river, pussy them can't stop we being. Blessing off a flow like a river. Blessing off a flow like a river.
Told ya I'm a leader. Yes, sir. It's my baby right there. Turn you into a leader, but we can't stop there. I forgot to my next little thing right now. I think it's only fair that I go to my dude right now. This is a living, well, he's a legend right now, okay? And he came on, it's a lot of legend from JA. And I want to give a big shout out to this guy. Love this song. He's called Barris Hellman, okay? He's called Barris Hellman, and this one's called Feel Good. Let's get into it. Big shout out to my Yvonne. Let's get into it.
Oh gosh, what a night. I feel good when you're wrapped up in my arms, dancing to a reggae song. Feel good, feel good. I feel good, cause your perfume isn't loud.
Baby powder.
And only I can talk about. Feel good, feel good. Feel like it rubbing over my skin. And when your hair dances over my chin, wish we were alone, baby, just the two of us. Yes, every move you make gives me a rush. Whoa, wine some more, show me that love unconditionally. Make believe we're alone, just you and me. Take the prophets, leave them behind. Don't let show. Go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go. I feel good when you're wrapped up in my arms, dancing to a reggae song. Feel good, feel good. I feel good, cause your perfume isn't loud, that only I can talk about. Feel good, feel good. Oh, la, 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 la. Oh, what a vibe, what a vibe, what a vibe. What a night, what a night, what a night. Yeah. I love to wipe the sweat over your face, but it look so good, I might have to replace. This moment is magic, so I leave it alone. Gone until you say, honey, time to come home. Oh, oh, oh. Wine some more, show me that love unconditionally. Make believe we'll be here alone. Just you and me. Take the problems, leave them behind. Don't let it show. Go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go. I feel good when I'm wrapped up in your arms, dancing to a reggae song. Feel good, feel good.
Yes. Thank you to the amazing and incomparable Mr. Barris Hellman for that delicious right there, child. We can't start the show with old M. All right. Well, child, we have a very interesting, juicy topic to talk about today, child. And we just gonna dive right into the thing, okay? As you know, we always start with our shout outs, so we just gonna go ahead and dive deep into our shout outs. So as you guys know, now is a tradition. I'm gonna start out the shout outs with the one and motherfucking only myself. Shout out to me. Like Stoop say, give thanks to yourself. So shout out to me and my empire, Sheridan Designs, Sheridan Beauty Salon, okay, and Unity Fashion Institute and Humble Confidence. All right. So shout outs to all the things that I'm passionate about and I'm really good at and a master of my craft. So shout out for believing in myself and continue to manifest in my vision and still living in my dreams, but also being present to be able to show up and just do whatever it takes to make it get done. Okay. Guys, this is not an easy task. Just to even do this podcast every single day, every week, it's not an easy task to be able to do that, to show up for yourself because the world is on its own mission and so are you. So you just have to keep on, believing in yourself. So all I could say is like shout out to myself, moving right along. Like I said, happy birthday to both my offspring. Happy birthday to Joseph and happy birthday to Isabella. And yeah, so yes, my brother had a birthday too, but that's a whole nother story. So he's also in October too. I know a nice amount of people was in October, but yeah. Also, a big shout out to Debs to Dab, like I said, and big shout out to IKEA, uh, IKEA One Soul on IG. Um, thank you for the love, guys, 100%, and continue to do your thing. Like I said, the song "Nosy Neighbor" is definitely on my playlist, and it's always yeah, okay, gets me in that vibe. That's like tone up, tone up, tone up. All right, keep on making amazing music. Also, big shout out to the real DJ, um, Mr. Mon. It's like Mr. Mon. So big shout out. Thank you for the love. He's on IG, the real DJ, Mr. Mon. Okay. Also, big shout out to Shakespeare Dada. He has this really beautiful song. Um, that when I first, because of Flow Lyrical, he was in the contest with him and um Shakespeare. Shakespeare had this really he has a nice amount of songs, what have you. And I really want to say a big shout out to him because sometimes it's not easy to be able to create your vision and get it out there in the world and then have people appreciate it. So a big shout out for you for just continuing to believe in yourself. Let's see. I wanted to share a few of his songs. with you. Just be patient. Remember, great things always take time. Okay? So be patient. This is just one of his songs. You're now tuning into Shakespeare D. Dandada.
Can't go a road without it. Them a pre the light and them a pre for out it. Them a teach me light and think me didn't even notice. Them just living on my style, me soon go give them a notice. First I ship on me feet and money in on me pocket. Them a wonder how we do it. And that I continue to bless me and them a wonder how them a fight me. And me not get weak. One time for the people I work hard. Cause if we get a youth have a dream. No on the spoon but we have ambition. Jaja, you give me all that I own. You give me all that I own. I was so cold and alone. You lift me up, cause you give me all that I own. You give me all that I own.
My people on the
You lift me up, you lift me up. I to me dream, me never did to. Stand up on my feet, all when them fight me. Most the style, me see them style me. For me just wallow, because me headed to the top. Cause Jaja there beside me, Jaja there beside me. And I'm so anointed, merely what I did. Jaja, you give me all that I own. You give me all that I own. I was on. You lift me up, cause you give me all that I own. You give me all that I own. You lift me up, you lift me up. We tell them, say we must reach, yeah we must reach. Full of ambition, we no born workless. Happy by mama, one car, we so crisp. One house, we so big, everything in our fridge. Cause Jaja there beside me, Jaja there beside me. And I'm so anointed, merely what I did. Jaja, you gave me all that I own. You gave me all that I own. I was so cold and alone. You lift me up, cause you give me all that I own. You give me all that I own.
Yes.
You lift me up, you lift me
Yo,
up.
I love that song. That I'm not even going to give y'all all of that. I need for you guys to go check out Shakespeare D. Dandada. Okay, we ain't gonna stop there, right? Okay, so that was Jaja. I love that one. Okay, he got another one. I'm giving him mad love because I really like this artist, and we connected and we really appreciate each other. Like, he gave me love on his story, and I gave him mad love on my story as well, and we just connected like that. So big shout out to him. You're now tuning in again to Shakespeare D. Dandada. This one's called Champion. You know we a champion.
We just call I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion.
I'm a champion.
I am strong. I
know that I am strong no matter what they say. I'm a strong. They be like, Sheridonna, you need another job. I be like, fuck you, you watching everything you say. That's my job.
Cause every day me a go, I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion.
I'm a champion. Who else you know got the fashion on lock, got the beauty and the hair on lock? Who else you know be teaching the future generation how they do what they do? Good, a queen, educated princess, educated a leader. W, taking that W, taking to that M. You will get that first M. Matter of fact, I'm a champion. I'm a champion. That's my yo. Y'all need to hold up vibes with Shakespeare Dundada. He have a nice amount of music that just get the vibes all the way up, darling child. I'll let you guys hear other music from him. So but yeah, I just really got I was supposed to only give y'all one situation, but we'll come back to Shakespeare. All right. Big shout out to my dude Smokey, the scientist photography. So I worked with Smokey when I was at DC Fashion Incubator. He came and he was a photographer because I was speaking to our young children, our young people, teaching them what I do, which is being a fashion designer, and talking about our processes and talking about how do I hello, Queen Bianca Brooks. Hello, my darling. We were talking about yes, happy Tuesday. We were talking about what's my process in being a fashion designer. So in school, we learn how to first illustrate our vision and then create our patterns, and then we be able to sew it. So I was telling our young people, you have to know the rules to be able to break the rules. And so I told them, like, first I start with draping. Like right now, I'm working on my wedding gown or what have you, and I'm draping it, and then I transfer into patterns. So in order in life, you have to know the rules to break the rules. So big shout out to Smokey, and he gave me a great review. He gave me 5 star because you already know we always put our best foot forward. So I definitely always want to be able to connect with people so they could feel like, yo, I'm giving them the best service. So when he told me like I'm 5 star, like yes, turn up. So big shout out for him for the love, and the feeling is mutual. Also a big shout out to Jamaica's underscore best underscore juice underscore promo. Yo, minute off my I don't have my Mama Too's fruit juice today, child, but I did make my own tea though. Okay, shout out to me. Let me just turn this around. Shout out to me. Mm. I got the fresh lemon in there, and then the fresh ginger in there. Child, so good. Okay, so as you guys know, my Mama Too's fruit juice is also a tea as well. So and it's also a fruit juice, and it could be a frozen dessert. And child, if you grown, you can go ahead and put a little splash in there if you choose to. You know what I'm talking about? And okay, so moving right along. So with Mama Two fruit juice, it really do you need help to boost your immune system? Do you need help to be able to have more energy? Do you want to lose weight? Well, this is like a one-stop shop. This helps you to cleanse your whole situation, be able to lose weight because you're going to replace it. You're going to replace this drink with a meal. So you're going to be able to lose weight, guys. If you guys want to order and try Mama Too's fruit juice, make sure you guys go and check out sheridonna.com. That's SHERIDONNA, darling. Okay, and try Mama Too's fruit juice. All right. Okay, moving right along, darling. Um, my next shout out has to go to for the hype music. So big shout outs to him. Um, and thank you for the love always. And I just love how he do his thing. No matter what nobody say, he always do his thing and he don't give a shit. Which I like authenticity. So we could connect like that. Also, like I said, big shout out to Flow Lyrical. Like I said, he connect me with Shakespeare Dundada because he was doing a contest together with him, and he was one of the artists that I selected too. Because you already know, like I just know good music. It's just I just have that gift. I think because my dad was a music producer, so I've been around musicians all my life, really. And I have that ear, and I just know good music. basically. So I don't know, but yeah, I was born this way. Okay, moving. I know I could be a little dramatic, y'all. So bear with me, darling. Okay, moving right along, darling. Okay, so my next shout out has to go to Star 8 Juice. So Star 8 Juice, that's my dude that I grew up with. His name is Randy, and he be doing his little humble confident modeling or whatever. And we went to school together. But he's also a family friend, so big shout out to him. He just had a B day as well, so big shout out to him. All right. Also, darling, big shout out to Miss Jeanette Jenkins. Okay, so Miss Jeanette Jenkins, if you guys don't know, she is a exercising guru or a specialist, and we connected because, as you guys know, I'm always like working on improving myself, and part of what I wanted to improve was my body. And so like literally the universe brought her into my life, where every time I need that extra boost, like today I thought I was going to work out before the show, but child, as soon as I went on Instagram to be able to do my post for today, here goes Jenkins. I was just like, okay, I have to do at least my 20 minutes. So I did my 20 minutes. So thank you, Miss Jenkins. I appreciate that for inspiring me. So even me, like, I needed inspiration from other beings as well. So thank you for that, darling. Okay. Um, Also, thank you. A big shout out to Manny, Madi. Manny, Mad Dog. Okay, that is a friend of my former husband, Jimmy Black, and they just did a song together called Blue Cheese. I'll probably play that a little bit later. I have to go and grab that song for you guys real quick. Um, and so big shout out to him for the love 100%. Let's see. I know it's probably a lot of songs called Blue Cheese. Um, but anyway, I want to also give a shout out to okay. Okay. Actually, it came up right away,
Hi,
guys.
my name is Mark Ford.
No, that's not what we want to do. Okay, so let me pay a bill real quick. Um, so I want to introduce you guys to Jimmy Black, the Journeyman. This is called Blue Cheese right here, featuring Manny, Mad Dog, Yesem, Cruz, Tough. Let's go.
It's that blue cheese, government cheese. Print it up to make more cheese. Roll it up, now you breathe. Spread the love to get emojis. When I'm cool, my D, how we drop peas. Hella late, but I'm stress free. Nothing free, you pay a fee. Especially if you ain't family. Going in the wind, no movie though. About the dough, we all hustle. You know Joe, what I'm doing in slow mo. Let's take the ride. Splash, splash. Through the hood like I'm Robin Hood. With the good, but I'm from the mud where it's hard times. Through a fire, we strong survive. Last trip was a mean flip. Cash now or never, baby. My team unstoppable, never impossible. Really with them dead guys. Networking, increasing. Potency is guaranteed. On cloud nine, that's mandatory. That blue cheese. And the story, give blue cheese. I get that blue cheese. I get that blue cheese. We get that blue cheese. We're about that blue cheese.
Okay, so that was a little synopsis of that song real quick. So big shout out to Mad Dog, as well as Jimmy Black, the Journeyman. I see that he listened. Because I told him Jimmy Black is too common, so he had to put the Journeyman. So that's another story, or what have you. But I want to okay, so today is a tribute to teachers, as well as getting the funding to be able to fund your program. Okay, so I want to give a huge shout outs to my professors at Syracuse University, as well as Bryan and Stratton College. At Bryan and Stratton College, Lee Shelton and Bill DeForest were the two most influential teacher that was. And I had another one. I think she was my business teacher. I have to go back, and actually, she's following me on another social media. So, big. I can't remember her name right now, but big shout out to Bill DeForest, and also a big to Lee Shelton. They have been so influential in my success. They just taught me how to be an amazing artists, okay? So they taught me graphic design, and this is why you guys could see all these beautiful artwork that I present on my social media as well as my website. That's how I'm able to be able to manifest all my dreams, really, because I'm able to illustrate them and they help me to be able to do that. And a huge shout out to Lee Shelton for inspiring me to literally like show me like Sheridonna, you are a fashion designer, because she knew she knew that, you know, being just a graphic designer was going to be a little bit stifling for me, because the whole time I'm doing graphic design I was still playing with fabrications, I'm still playing with, you know, to be able to create silhouettes and stuff like that. So I showed her myself. She was like, you're a designer, Sheridonna. And the crazy thing is she went to SU for animation, and she gave me a recommendation. Like literally that's been like the rest is history. I got in with SU with no problem because I'm already a designer. And I want to give a huge shout out to Ali Shelton for inspiring me and showing me like who I am, you know. Also a big shout out to all my professors, especially uh especially especially Professor Long. Professor Long, literally, he was my senior collection teacher, my fashion design teacher. And when I say he drilled us to make sure that what everything was articulated just right, down to the last seam, down to the last, like when I said we had to do like 200 sketches for, I had to do 200 sketches for my senior collection, and only picked I only picked 10, and then it brought down to 6. So when I said my senior collection was intense, but because of that intensity and that endurance, I'm able to be able to like do the things that I do right now. A big shout out to, and because of Lee Shelton, I mean because of Professor Long, like he gave me the confidence to be able to be a photographer. You know, he gave me the confidence to be able to be a leader, because he put me in charge of, you know, casting the models. He put me in charge of, you know, taking the measurements, and I had my assistant, big shout out to Wendy, you know, to come together and create a fashion show that you guys see as a student collection. Without the models looking right and fitting the garments right, like the show is going to be, you know. So he gave me a big responsibility to be able to do that. And so that's why I know when I do my shows, I could pick the right models. That's why, you know, my models be fierce. Okay. So this is kind of a tribute to him as well. So thank you for that. Big shout out to Claudia. Because me and Claudia, we hit heads like a few times, you know, but I just know like she really taught me how to be draping, how to do draping, and that's my favorite thing to do is drape, okay? Like, and she taught me how to sew. She's taught me how to operate a Juki machine, which is my favorite machine. Side note, even though I'm using a Singer right now, but once I move into my own situation, I will have my Juki. And thank you for teaching me how to operate a Juki and an industrial sewing machine and everything else that goes to becoming a fashion designer. Also, a big shout out to Laurel. I'm gonna have to pause for that, because Laurel, when I said me and Laurel, we also butted head because my classes were so fucking intense, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, like, we had to literally, she would give us a picture and we had to recreate it. Like, okay, go do it. Get, make the pattern, create it, modify it, pivot, slice, do whatever you got to do, but make sure you come back with a garment. I'm like, huh? What? Where we do that at? Like, well, I don't know how to do. Like, you better get that book. You better get to it. And so when I said, and then we had to learn how to CAD, and then she couldn't like, she was learning CAD at the same time, so it was so intense. But now looking back, it was all for my good. And so I went through a boot camp of fashion design so I can manifest whatever I come to my head. Just like this jacket, this is a custom design SHERIDONN'S jacket, and literally this came to my head, and I had to figure out how to make it. Like I just wanted this scallop look, and I just did it. And same thing here. Like I just learned how to figure shit out in terms of fashion. Okay. Also, a big shout out to Todd. He was my illustrator teacher. Well, it was a Photoshop teacher, but also my tailoring teacher, and he taught me how to do so many amazing things. Um, as a tailor, like even my garments, we do all handmade, all the different stitches and stuff like that. Like he taught me how to do that and gave me the opportunity to go to London, even though I never did because, child, I'm from Jamaica and I ain't had no green card, y'all. Child, that was a whole nother story. So this is why it was so important for me to become a citizen, and this is why I'm so grateful to be a citizen of the United States. Seriously, like it's a big deal to me. This is why I do represent Jamaica and I represent the United States, and I'm super proud of both my countries. And thank you for Todd and Jeffrey for giving me the opportunity to be able to go to London. That just shows me like they believe in me. I got the student of the whole basically year, the most hardworking student to go to London. I was the only senior, guys, and this was a super accomplishment. And for me not going, it was so devastating. Like, yo, I want to go to London so bad. And I know that was literally the turning point to say, you know what? Because me and my former husband, we were like kind of like battling, you know, when am I going to do my citizenship because I need that to grow. Okay, I know it's a little this is a whole, I don't even know where this came from. This is a side note, but um that gave me the power to be able to manifest what I said I wanted, which is to become a citizen so I could become my greatest version. So you guys could see me right here, so I could have my own business, so I could do and I could depend on myself and be here for myself. So thank you to all my teachers in my life. I know those are not all of them, but those are like my main teachers for sure. Child, let me I'm gonna have to just take a little situation right now. Okay. Um what I want to do right now, I want to just take a little pause for the cause. And may I go back to my mind now? May I go back to my mind right now? No. Right now, we're going to be tuned into the one and only Massacre. Okay? Massacre and X Sean Skull. X Wired Brain called Promise. Let's get into it, y'all.
When you said the wages of sin is death, I will not finish it. Take a boat over foreign if it's slow on the 14th Barry. I hold them a blood clot chick like slavery abolish. While I'm a dog, I'm a hoggish, my friend with a 14th smooth like polish. Brain food, not chalice. Have it come in the move like Navi. Y'all loose like police. One day for so Alice. Mommy come through your goddess. Step. Have it from school like body. Put my hand in the sky, next land for my heart. G-side, how we not miss me a us now. Running at the most, I never make a muckle. Every big man get a shot and every big get a buckle. Queen in the day, give me a bitch of me a shot for watch out.
We don't need no clown to crown.
Hard man, full equip, I'm not touch a man. Bitch, man got a couple bricks in the duff. I part of my daughter, listen, me tell you something. Since the way I feel it, lavish to the day I find it. Take a boy to a married if it's slow to the 14th Barry. I want them a blood clot chick like slavery abolish. While I'm a dog, I'm a hoggish, my friend with a 14th crew. Kill off to the left and to the right, I never shake. Tell them what they want to do for that, I ruffle off my wake up. Mama be promise, I'm a drop the heavy weight up. Paramount solid, so we're charging every day. Till my vanish, boy, don't fuck with the cabbage. I got never college, the dudes get knowledge. I promise, never sell my soul for the lavish. Yeah, while we are king. Promise. Since the way I feel it, lavish till the day I find it. Take a boat from a married if it's slow to the 14th Barry.
17th, sorry. You know slavery not abolished. Yes. Whew. That was a little pause for the cause right there. Okay, that was a little situation that I needed y'all to just get that right quick, hunty. Okay, so you already know that was my shout out. I just had a little take a little situation real quick, but we gonna get to the nitty gritty. Don't y'all worry. I'm taking it nice and easy for y'all. Taking it nice and easy. Okay. So our word of the day is tribe, family, and support. Okay, so what does that mean? What does the word tribe mean? Because we all have a soul tribe. I have my soul tribe that really support me. Yo, big shout out to Tony Mataran for supporting me 100%. He's part of my tribe, and I have so much respect for him. And I also have this another person I met that was on Twitch that gave me so much love, and he found me on Instagram, and he was just like, yo, no matter where you at, what you doing, I'm gonna always support you. What? Just out the blue, like what? We had a vibe on Twitch. We were talking like 45 minutes, and he was just like, oh, he was like, oh, he was like, oh, you're a big luxury brand, and he was like, oh, if he had more money, he would make sure that he buy all of my products. I was like, what? Like, this is like a stranger out the blue. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm destined for greatness. I'm destined to like do what I do. He was just like, "Oh, I love your designs and all this stuff." So big shout out to him. I cannot remember his name right now, but I will make sure you guys know who he is. All right. Okay. So what does the word tribe mean? Tribe mean is a social division. Division in in a traditional society, consistency consistent of family or communities linked by social, economic, religious, or blood ties, okay, with a common culture, dialect, having having a recognized leader, okay, tribe leader right here, okay. Also family. What is a family? Okay, like remember, everybody that's your blood. I don't mean that that's your real family for real, but that's still your family. So family, a group of one or more parents and their children living together as a unit. Okay, so that's a family. Though, and to me, a family is someone who supports you no matter what. So big shout outs to my tribe family. All right. Also, the next word is support. Um, Support. It says bear are part of the weight and holds up. So support is basically when you can bear some of the weight, basically. So our quote of the day is your vibe attracts your tribe. Okay? Success is found in living the life of your dreams. Be happy and you will live with success. I also, before we even dive any further, I definitely wanted to also share this other quote with you guys. It must be remembered that the purpose of education is not to fill the mind of students with facts, it is to teach them to think. If this is possible, and always to think of themselves. Always think for themselves. So that means it's not to give them facts. That's I was telling you, like, forget about this damn Christopher Columbus syllabus BS. We need to instill in our children on how to think for themselves. So this is why I said, with the horticulture thing, to be able to implement it in the school system, because once that they can think for themselves, like, okay, I like this food. I'm going to go ahead and create this and manifest this and grow this. Okay. And then I could teach my child how to do that. They start thinking for themselves and how to take care of themselves. Okay. So let's dive right into it. Okay. Before we even get into the veggie patty the thing, I'm going to just share a few more quotes with you guys. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and share a few songs with you guys real quick, okay? So we don't want any. Okay, right now we're going to be tuning to the one and only Jacure featuring Felicia. And this one is Call on Me, y'all. Call on me. Let's get into it. They tried to Jacure though.
Yeah.
Oh, my fellas, my ladies.
Yeah. All my ladies.
All my kings.
All my ladies now. Yeah. Anytime you need a lover, call on me. I'll be waiting. Anytime you need a lover, call on me. My heart is aching. Call on me. Anytime you want to. Call on me. Baby girl, I want you. We grew together from way back when. She was 9 and I was 10. She used to be my next door neighbor. She even went to school with my sister Michaela. Yeah. Now we're two grown folks. Years gone by, yeah, we still keep close. Loving me, I'm loving her the same. I just want you to know that I love you so. Anytime you need a lover, call on me. I'll be waiting. Anytime you need a lover, call on me. My heart is aching. Call on me.
Anytime you want to. Exactly. This is what I'm saying. I'm being called on. So here we are. I'm gonna give it to y'all how I got it from the creator. So don't judge me, okay? All right. Before we even dive in, I want to just give you guys a few of my quotes just dive into the situation. All right. Be strong, but not rude. Be kind, but not weak. Be bold, but not bullying. Be humble, but not timid. Be proud, but not arrogant. My soul is connected to the abundance of the universe. Don't judge my path if you haven't walked my journey. I was born to light the world up. Abundance is coming to me. My bank account will skyrocket. My bank account will skyrocket. A grateful heart is a magnet of miracles. Okay, so we're gonna dive in to our situation. I want to get into one of our teacher quote real quick. So teachers, I believe, are the most responsible and important members of society because of their professional effort affects the fate of the earth. So without teachers, this world is. So let's dive right into that right there, child. Okay, so our topic was um like did the where did the funds go for the arts? So I was talking to one of my colleagues or what have you, and she was just saying that there's funding available for small businesses like myself. As you guys know, I'm the founder and owner of SHERIDONNA'S LLC. And we have our sister company, which is Unity Fashion Institute, and we teach our young people how to illustrate their vision, fashion illustration. We also teach them pattern making as well as sewing, and we teach them confident as well. And so we need funding for those kind of programs. I'm like, so where are these funding? So as you guys know, at the beginning of this epidemic that we had, this situation that we had, I don't know what the hell it's supposed to be called, but they were saying, oh, the PPP, had money for people like myself. Child, they denied me. Okay, and I was told that money's for us. So I don't understand where the money at. Okay, so I received this email that says council introduced $325 million, okay, for a special appropriation to provide assistance to create professional and arts and humanities organization that have been struggling financial during this situation. Okay, and they were saying that Montgomery County introduced this, and it's in support of creative professionals and the arts, and organization like myself, okay, that have been impacted. And this article did not have a link to actually apply, so I'm a little bit confused about that. Okay, um, I would like to introduce you guys to. So, I don't know, did you guys know that his name is Councilman Craig Rice? Okay, he's the head broadband task force leader. Okay, and basically the head broadband task force is basically they they basically connect students to their virtual schools and online and help employees to find jobs, as well as patients with doctors and families and friends to stay connected during this social, I'm not even going to say social distance because it's an oxymoron. You can't be social and distant. So during this situation that we're going through right now, so Council Rice, he is a new chairman of the National Association of the County, okay, for the Broadband Task Force, okay, and basically he focuses on the challenges of the community. And it's not only him, there is 3 dozen county government official from across the country that combine to help um, this task force to help accomplish this task. So my thing is, we're going to be reaching out to we're going to be reaching out to which we already did. We call his office today, and we left a message. So we left a message. We call. So if you guys have any, if you guys have inquiries as well, if you're an artist and a teacher, I call Sharon Lender. Uh, she is the media contact for this. She's the PR. So 240-777-7955. And I'm also looking for the link. Also, I want to introduce you guys to its council member Glass. Okay, he introduced the legislation to expand composting in the county of Montgomery County. As you guys know, we talked about horticulture 2 weeks ago, because we missed last week, 2 weeks ago. So my podcast was on 10/20/2020. Okay, and my podcast was why for a reason why teaching horticulture in the school structure globally is important. And as you guys know, this came out October 27, 2020, that this there's going to be composting in the county. So I'm definitely looking to see more planting and more horticulture in the school, and not just in just different sectors. I really want that to be in the school. So I know that they're listening to my podcast. Like I said, my podcast is an international podcast, and I know that the congressman is listening, because this was implemented after the fact that I said that students need to learn about horticulture. So I want to give a kudos to Councilman Glass for implementing this important legislation to our county of Montgomery County, and I'm going to be hands on. I'm going to keep you guys informed to see what really happened, where exactly is the composting being done. Okay, so after composting, if you guys don't know what composting is, it's basically a process where you use like, eggshells, banana peels, apples, all things that's degradable to create fertilization for your food. Okay, so this is a process to start to implement farming. Okay, um, big shout out to my son. Hello, my darling. My son is on the ones and twos. Big shout out to you. I just gave you a shout out to you, Joe. Um, my son clashing with Beast Slayer 1738. He's a gamer, guys, and one of his passion is being a gamer. He wants to be the number one gamer in the world. I mean, I don't know where he get this ambition from. Like, from his mom. He get it from his mama. Like, we just try to be the best. So big shout out to my son. So he's actually doing a tournament right now. So I hope you're doing really good on your tournament. And I know that you're gonna be bossy saucy. And I know you're gonna win some money, because his goal is to be able to earn money while having fun. I've been telling him this his whole life. Like, even doing my podcast, like, do your podcast and you're gonna get paid. Like Coffee said, the money is just for what? That's just extra. Okay. So back to what I was saying, okay, about this situation. Where the money at? Where the money at? So um they said that, in April 2020 there was a survey conducted by the Art and Humanities Council of Montgomery County, that 100% of local arts and humanity organizations reported canceling, suspending, or delaying 712 contract and independent artists, scholars in education, that that arts and humanity organization could not longer employ. Okay, and this is so true due to this situation, and we've been losing money. Like I said, I was in the process of working with Glen Echo Park, with teaching fashion design, as you guys know, or may not know, and that got kind of like stopped because we couldn't go to the facility anymore. So, the income that I thought I was going to be getting, that just went away. So this money, it needs to find its way to her, to Sheridonna, to Unity Fashion Institute, to Sheridonna Beauty Salon, to Sheridonna Designs, because we are over here working with the people and for the people. All my businesses is in service. And so I me myself, we need the resources. Our brand need the resources. There's plenty different designers that I know that did not get the funding relief that they needed. I see that DC Fashion Incubator also was doing fundraising like nobody that I know, either as a business or entrepreneur, got any grant money. Like I said, I applied for many different grants, even the one on Facebook. Like, I don't understand. Like, all the big corporations got the money, so the small ones didn't. So what I'm saying is, at this point, they said, "Oh, reach out to your congressman." Okay, so I made the phone call. Okay, so we've reached out to them. I want to know how long it's going to take for them to come back. So I know people are listening to this because we have Queen Bianca Brooks is on the ones and twos. Okay, and like I said, people are hearing my podcast all over the world. So for Trump, he's doing his thing. First of all, we need, for the small businesses, not the large businesses, the small businesses that really have done everything that's on the table to be done as a business. They're registered, they have their DUNS number. We have implemented programs that's going to not only benefit ourselves, but also it benefits the world. It benefits our community. You guys need to find a way to facilitate and connect with those local. If you guys have to start another division to find who are the top, maybe like 50 or 100 or something like that, entrepreneurs in each section, just like we have senators and we have councilmen. If you're a councilman, you are in charge of a certain region, so it could be dissected. Figure out who are the entrepreneurs that really have implemented all these things that's on the list to be able to get the money, and you make sure that they get the money. It's not this cat and mouse. Oh, you call this number and you get nobody. You email this person and they don't reach you back. Like, no, that's not how that works. Like, we've been working our butts off. And like I was saying, I was talking to one of my colleagues, and if I get my when not if when I get my grant, my students don't have to pay because it's already taken care of. And I have plenty of students from Syracuse, okay, from Maryland. I have people in Paris that want to take my class. And they don't have to pay because if the county or the state could be able to take care of all the overhead costs, like, I need a facility to be able to do these online classes. Okay, I need to be able to pay myself. I need to be able to get my supplies, like I said, my Juki sewing machine, so I could show them the real how it's done industrially. Okay, we also need our fabrication. We have so much different supplies that we need to be able to teach our young people like the real hands-on how you do stuff, okay, in terms of business and in terms of fashion design. So those are just the small things that I need within my business. And because of this whole situation, like I was on the verge of getting my location in Rockville. And then that got kind of stopped. I was just like, okay, I'm stuck. I had to kind of like take a seat back a little bit and try to figure out how am I going to pivot. Okay, like, we're just in the house, but I've created many products. So I'm going to take this as a blessing as well. But it's time now, since things are opening up, we need our funds. And so this is how the economy going to expand, by giving the small businesses their relief now. Okay, so we can expand. Not only that, we are ready to hire. Okay, we are ready to hire. So with hiring, you're given more job opportunities for other people to be able to feed their family. So I know for me, I'm ready to hire at least two other individuals to be able to help us to build our brand and to be able to continue to service the world. Okay, so yeah. Child, let's go back to this. You know what? Let me just I said a lot. I said a lot. Let's just hold the vibes real quick. And speaking of holding the vibe and going up, I'm gonna have to give a big shout out to my dude Tony Stone. We grew up together, and he already know I love that song. Yeah, he got mad songs out, but I want you guys to check him out at YouTube. But without further ado, I want to introduce you guys to Tony Stone, and he's also on SoundCloud. Let's hold the vibe. You're now tuning in to Tony Stone. Yes. It's my song, yo.
Up, got my place well bored. Cover juice and our cup. Yeah. Up, the place well bored. Cover juice and our cup. Yeah. You set these collectors, put on my feet, huh? I'm ballin' just like a damn pro. The scheming or rock, I shoot the 3 points. I'm swerving these niggas, I stick to dang codes. Mama, she told me they used the people. Who the fuck these niggas knocking like the people?
Who's knocking my people?
To the people. I'm still thugging when my niggas know my people, yeah. I got around with the dirty on me. Let me think about the bottle when my niggas on me.
That's my favorite.
We in the kitchen and the place with walk. Just sit down and get fucked. Just sit the boss and so on get fucked. Beer high grade, pack up in the chalk. That way up, up. Oh, up, yeah. Up.
Got a juice in my cup. You know it. I got my tea in my cup. Mama tea. Red juice. Mama two tea. The place well bought. Got juice in our cup. Yeah.
Come see them farm body like this. To the 6:30 bossy matrix. Me love all the way.
Okay, darling. That part was going to be a little bit spicy for us today. Okay, so that was Tony Stone. If you want to hear more music, make sure you guys go and check him out at YouTube or SoundCloud, guys. Yes. You know what time it is? It's time for fashion. It's time for fashion. It's time for fashion. It's time for fashion. Yes, darling. I know y'all been wondering, like, what's she doing? What's she wearing? Let's talk about it. All right, let's talk. Let's talk about from top all the way to the bottom, darling. Because you already know how Shirt On Designs do it. We get you fitted from head to toe. Let's get into it. All right, so for hair, guys, I did that all in one situation with baby hair on fleek. Okay, and I have my crown necklace on top for my headdress, and I have this my hair though, but you know, my little extension, whatever, my little natural extension, whatever, okay, just give me that Empress vibe that just be like, okay, because this is how my hair gonna be when it's all together, you know what I'm talking about? And baby, you on fleek. Okay, so let's big shout out to Sheridonna Beauty Salon for making my hair just looking bossy, saucy, and always together, edges on fleek. Look, I just did my treatment, guys. I just created this new treatment, and I'm calling Spa Day because literally you are giving your hair a spa day and you're also giving your face a spa day as well because it's good for your skin and it's good for your hair, child. So, I mean, look at the glow. I have no makeup on, y'all. You see what I'm talking about? Like the glow, though, the natural glow. So, I'm gonna give you guys a glow in the bottle. Maybe I should title it "Glow in the Bottle." Ooh, you know what? I might have the title "Glow in the Bottle." Glow in a bottle. I'm gonna have to ask my peoples. Should I call it Spa Day or Glow in the Bottle? If you got tell me what you want. What you think I should call my deep conditioner treatment, and it's also a detangler as well as a face mask. Okay, let me know what I should call it: Glow in a Bottle or Spa Day. I kind of like Spa Day because it goes straight to the point, straight to the point. Okay. Okay. Also for the makeup, darling. So as you guys know, I really like the minimalist look. So we stayed in our gold brown and color palette, and we just clean up the eyes. I clean up the eyebrows and just shape them in our natural shape. And I just did a minimal cat eye situation with a little bit of mascara. And for our lips, I want to do a big shout out to Makeup America. Okay, big shout out to Makeup America. I'm wearing only the Makeup America in tribute to being a citizen. And I do want to give a shout out to my country. Okay, so big shout out to Makeup America as well as this brand. They have always supported me, guys, for my events that I've done, and they supported me with so much different makeup. I want to say thank you, guys, and I cannot wait to be able to do my next event. I know we're going to do amazing things together. So, big shout out to Makeup America. I mean, look at me. I love this lipstick, y'all. I mean, it just looks so yummy. Okay, so stay tuned for new additions from Sheridan Designs. Okay, you never know, we might be collabing soon. You never know. You know what I'm talking about? Because as you guys know, we love to create our own makeup as well. So, but we're gonna do it the natural way with a twist. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, so big shout out to Makeup America for this deliciousness. And the one I'm wearing for my people on Anchor, it's the delicious red. It reminds me of a candy apple red, but it's like it's like, what kind of red? I definitely would say candy apple red with a splash of like raspberries because it has like a darker red. It's just lips is kissable, like mwah. I love it. Okay, so that is the lips and the whole makeup ensemble. And let's go straight to the wardrobe as you guys been waiting for. Okay, so today, darling, we are wearing this deep dark chocolate scallop suede jacket, custom design, okay, with the beautiful satin um lining, okay, with our beautiful hand done sleeves. That's just oof, beautiful. Okay, you can wear the collar up, okay, bossy saucy, or you could wear it down. Okay, we have some beautiful details on the pockets I would like to share with you guys. We have our besom pocket. We also have this really beautiful um one of a kind button as a embellishment, but we also have a side pocket as well to give you that efficiency that you need to be able to carry your phone. Okay, and it's easy to be able to do that. But it also has that sleek look as well if you're boom. Okay, and inside it's all lined with satin. Okay, we play with our ivory. So the two colors that we use for the inside is purple, because purple is for royalty, and we love the ivory because it complements itself. So we're gonna take this off right quick so I can show you guys also the ensemble that I'm wearing for the two piece. Okay, so we are wearing a two-piece number, and I don't know what I call this, but it's in the ivory family. It's a knit dress. It's a knit two-piece off the shoulders. And when I was designing this, I was thinking about the different angles in my life, the different paths that I wanted to take. So I have so much option. There's so much directions, and I just wanted to create these beautiful textures as well. And yeah, this is what I came up with. We have it all over the garment because I wanted to showcase all the different areas in my life that, my vision is taking me as well. We also have a little mini split um, at the knee section, but it has a great elegance to it. It reached me a little bit underneath my knee for a little bit sophistication. So you can wear this dress to work, you can wear this to a business meeting, you could wear this to dinner, you could wear this at a wedding. You could dress it up, put a belt on there. You could actually wear this to go partying. You could wear this anywhere you like and always look beautiful. So, this is the look of the day. Like I said, it's suede, and this suede is absolutely beautiful. And inside, we have our beautiful pleats to give us some volume so you have space in your jacket. And in terms of our tailoring technique, I wanted to show you guys this beautiful technique where we do is hand done to be able to put the sleeves in, to show you that this is a couture garments right here. When I say couture ready to wear, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, so who said that high fashion cannot be ready to wear? Not me. So this is why I've created Sheridan Designs, to be able to bring you guys couture ready to wear pieces that is affordable for my clients. Okay, so I hope you guys like this. And in the back, we have our pleats to give you space, okay, to be able to walk around and do whatever you want. I know I have like a little situation in the back, so you need that extra space. And then for the sleeves, it's still the same scallop look, and then it's still lined beautifully. And this is hand done for the closure. Okay, so I wanted to bring you guys kind of like the old classic chic. I wanted old glamour with a modern twist. Okay, so I know in school they always said you have to create a design that's going to make you stand out for the crowd. So I'm couture glamour with a splash of edge. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys, the old school tradition in terms of tailoring and hand done work within the garment. Great craftsmanship. Fabrication is always going to be stunning because it's a luxury brand. I want you to always feel so fierce, so beautiful, and so powerful when you wear our designs, and you just don't want to take it off. Like, every time I have a fashion show, like my models, they always want to take all of my clothes. And so I know that my designs are fabulous and so rich and so luxurious that, I mean, who wouldn't want it? Like, seriously. So this is my look of the day. Okay, and we're gonna talk about shoes because remember I said from head to toe. Okay, so okay, I love these shoes. Okay, and this is a Nine West situation, and it's also in the suede family. Yes, it's in the gray family, but like I said, it's okay to mix and match. Okay, the gray is in the nude family, so this kind of like it's it's not the highlight piece. The highlight piece is the chocolate. Okay, so the chocolate is the first thing that you will see. And the shoes is in a nude family, so it's okay. So this is a Nine West situation, and it's a closed toe. I love that it has these little strings to go around your ankles, and these have some beautiful details on the side. Is open so your feet could breathe. This is a 2.5, almost 3 inches heels, and it is absolutely stunning. Love this Nine West situation. When I saw it, I was like, "Ah, this is my friend. You're coming home with me." As you guys know, I told you if I cannot do a my runway walk in the shoes, you're not coming home with me. Okay? Because me and you have to be one. We have to connect like we're an avatar. You have to connect. You have to connect with the beast, okay? And it has to be right. So this is our look of the day. Nine West shoes, wardrobe by Sheridan Designs. And the earring I had this for so long. I'm not really sure where I got this or who's the designer for it. But it's this beautiful kind of rose. It has the diamonds in there to kind of complement my headdress. And it has a green kind of silhouette to it, but it's not a bold one. It's a pastel, so it kind of complements everything. So this is my look of the day, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. Um, and so yes, so what we're gonna do is just hold a vibe, and we're gonna get back to the situation. So we still have a lot to talk about. Okay, so my next one that I want to play, is give me one moment in time. Okay, let's do we're gonna do the next song that's gonna come to your airway is Tommy Lee Sprata, and this one's called Blessings. Let's hold a vibe, y'all.
Only person I fear is the damn cops. see no one come. Can't do not a nice shot. The mama lay on ground. When me face down flat. Me have some place where me nah go back. Me know a few bridge where you fi burn down. So it no make sense to take your heart. The people them still say you a pussy when the right time come. You whole heap of pressure. Anyway money they and pleasure. You see whole heap of jealousy and hater. Them want all for themselves, them a scraper. And when you check your ratio, them a memory of this a show like a pager. But anything they say me do the opposite. And them girl they a give me a haters. Them not is a blessing that show like rain on for me. The more all them a just say them can't stop me. Can't stop me. The only man who fear Almighty. We don't want the police. Mankind so evil. Look what Christ do for them. Look what them do to Christ. Me a no superhero, we can't save the world. I'm wouldn't give me ever try. When me a God. Surely know when me a God. When me a God. Anybody win blow? No. You need some time on myself. Me and myself like a buzz a reason. Make them go and say me mad because nobody me can please. As I tell them one thing, them got leak a secret. I talk about and them search smart, so I will leak it. Cause them go talk with the enemies. Them a par with the enemies. You go tell them the weak spot, so they move like the strap. My youth, you a par with the enemies. You a talk with the enemies. The youth we are par with 100% in my enemy. Them not is a blessing that show like rain on for me. The more all them a just say them can't stop me. Can't stop me. The only man who fear Almighty. We don't want the police. Mankind so evil. Look what Christ do for them. Look what them
Do to Christ.
Me a no superhero, me can't save the world.
So that was Tommy Lee Sprata. We're not done yet. Let's hold a vibe. I want to go straight to Savannah, Jazzy Lee, Layla Aki, and Noah Powell with a rock and groove rhythm. Okay, let's get into it because we got
as we
a lot
do
to
it
talk
in a
about.
rubber
This
dub
is full
style.
of vibes right
Pon the
quick.
hills, rock and groove rhythm with Savannah, Jazzy Lee, Leela Ike, Naomi Cowan. Make we juggle, make we juggle.
Make we juggle.
Make we juggle.
Okay.
Why? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now I remember all the times you wrote me. I wish I could return to sender.
Who you talking to? Goodbye.
Your tight tosses and turn me, there ain't no splendor. Yeah. Still I'm riding this way with you. All my girlfriends, they disapprove, but you are. You're my peace of mind. Mine, oh, mine. But they criticize. Why, oh, why, yeah. Leela, let me tell you something. Say, Lord, him nice, so nice, so nice, so nice. We never catch a vibe that felt so right. And when him not around, I close my eyes and fantasize. You say, Lord, him sweet, so sweet, so sweet, so sweet. Anytime him pass, me skin me teeth. Him at the melody and him at the beat. It's up with sweet.
What's up, my people? What's up, y'all? It's your girl Sheridonna. But I got so into what I was doing. I don't even know where you stopped hearing me. Did you hear about the fashion part? I don't even know. But we're gonna go ahead and redo our look of the day just to make sure y'all get the drip of the day. You know what I'm saying? But in the meanwhile, let's get into it to Savannah right now and these four queens. Jazzy Lee, Noah Power. I love this session, y'all. Me, I leave that.
I'm a shoe
On the down top.
and I'm a jeans like a top from my foot. And I'm my shoes with some bright color socks. Time hot, but we don't flip flowers. Cause no mess from the mood. We just a walk and go through. Come make me rock and groove. Hey, but we are tell them say come on again. No mess from the mood. We just a rock and go through. Come make we rock and groove. Savannah tell BBC Holland pulling. Just like a in a movie. A big bad exclusive. We make evil a useless. Holland pulling. Just like a in a movie. A big bad exclusive. We make evil a useless. Don't be used. Don't be used. Alright, first verse. Ever think about the way we walking? Yes, we went through all destruction. We know the signs. Things we say and do, they are appalling. But we get so amused every time. Now I'm not trying to preach to you, but it's a fact we ignore the truth. Getting dragged around where our roots. We were our roots. Do you see? Don't you see how I'm falling? See how we're stalling? Don't you feel? See how we're falling? See how we're stalling? One more time, every Holland pulling. Just like a in a movie. A big bad exclusive. We make people like you with Holland pulling. Just like a in a BBC. A big bad exclusive. We make people like you.
We ain't making evil use. So that was, I love that jam. Like, I love that jam day. Love. Okay, let's get into it. So back to what I was saying. Where did the grant money go? Because did you guys know? I know for myself this is true, but according to Americans for the Arts, nonprofit arts and horticulture organization have lost an estimated at $5.5 billion and 210 million admission across the United States due was canceled. Like I was saying, my teaching for Glen Echo Park was canceled due to a few things, because the park was closed and due to the fact that agreements wasn't met on time. Okay, so it's very important that a council member Rice and council member Glass really get on the ball and have this task force have the task force really get on this to really make sure that the teachers are really getting the funds. So we're going to get into our quotes right now. Okay. In teaching, you cannot see the fruit of the day's work. It is invincible and remains so. Maybe for 20 years. Okay, so I've been out of college since 2013. So that's almost like 10 years, right? And so I'm just now seeing the fruit of my labor. I'm just now seeing how my teachers really was so impactful, and I really didn't appreciate them until now. So I know in 20 years, I'm going to appreciate them even more. So I left Syracuse probably like almost 5 years ago, and I'm just now seeing the fruit of my labor. I'm just now seeing my students are reaching out to me and telling me like, yo, Sheridonna, like they call me Miss S because it was kind of really hard to say my name because they're in the 5th grade. So I taught 4th, 5th, and 6th graders in Syracuse. And so they was like, oh, Miss S, I really appreciate you. And actually, one of my students, they're going to be quoted in my website. So, she was just saying, Miss S, like, you have been so impactful into my life, guys. I changed her life. Now she wants to be a designer. She didn't know if she wanted to be in the arts or not. And now she's like creating her tutu. She's creating stuff for her birthday, guys. She's a teenager. Like, I met her when she was like in the 5th grade, guys. And now she's friggin' like going into 11th, like what? A 10th grader going into, I cannot believe it. Like, time flies. And she was just saying, like, I appreciate you so much. She was one of the students that said, Miss S, like, when are you coming back to Syracuse to teach? I was just like, well, I'm in Maryland right now. So her and Heba Tuba, that's one of my students in Syracuse, kind of like inspire me to create Unity Fashion Institute. And so, you know what? I was like, you know what? I'm going to teach online. And she was just like, Heba was like, that's a great idea, because then I could reach more people. Because when I was in Syracuse, I could only reach the people in Syracuse. So now I could be online. I could teach all over the world. Like, one of my students, she moved to Paris, so now I could teach her still. I'm not really confined to a specific state, so I could teach in New York, I could teach Maryland, I could teach in Paris, I could teach. I've even had someone from South Korea reach out to me, so I could teach in South Korea. Like, I'm a global entity. So what I'm saying is these grants are so imperative to reach the teachers, because we are changing lives. We're impacting the future to come. And sometimes we don't see the fruit of our labor now, but the congressman, your fruit of your labor is going to be recognized maybe 10, 15, 20 years from now. So I need for you guys to do the right thing. I know for me, Sheridonna, and SHERIDONNA'S Designs and Unity Fashion Institute, I need for you guys to um make make it possible so I could be able to get my grant, so I don't have to charge my students anymore. You know what I mean? They could just get the information, and I could build my brand like that, and we can continue to share our knowledge and our wealth, and also to change lives, like, so it could continue. So my next quote is, routine is medicine, movement is medicine, sleep is medicine, breathing is medicine, consistency is medicine, laughter is medicine, and storytelling is medicine. This is why every time I try to, like, I work on sharing different, experiences with you guys, so you can know, like, who I am. I didn't just pick up teaching, like, literally teaching is in me. I've literally been teaching most of my life. And like I said, the same professor I gave, the first professor I gave a shout out to, which is Professor Long, he the one that really saw me as a teacher. He recommended me to be a teacher at Webster Elementary. So that's how I was able to meet Heba and all my other, and Kenneth and all my other students as well. So big shout out to Professor Long. My next quote is, some people do not like to think. If you if you are if one think, one must reach conclusions, and conclusions are not always pleasant. Okay, my next quote is, the art of teaching is the art of assisting discovery. So like I said, because I help my student to, I taught her fashion design. She discovered, like, yo, I'm good at this. I really like it. And the same thing with my teacher. I literally had to discover that I'm a designer. If I did not go to graphic design school, I would not discover that I'm really a fashion designer. And then the whole time while I'm over here making flyers, I'll be trying to draw girls. I'll be trying to draw my croquis. Like, you see how the universe work? Like, it's inevitable for me to be a fashion designer. Like, how else could I come up with it? Like, how? Like, sometimes I amaze my own self. Like, how do I come up with these ideas? Like, I don't know. Like, even this look, like, literally this morning, I like to do, like, off the whim. Like, Each time I do my podcast, what my wardrobe, sometimes I have in my head what I want to wear, but I try to keep it spontaneous. So I'll be like, what do I feel like today? So I just felt like, a goddess, and I felt so royal, so I had to pull this out for y'all. I had to pull this out, the wardrobe for y'all real quick. Okay. So I like to be spontaneous and also show my personality and also show my style to the world. So I'm here to just share my style and my flavors to the world. Okay. And my next quote is, I'm teaching. In teaching, you cannot see the fruit of the days of work. Okay, I'm going to repeat this again. It is visible and remains so, maybe for 20 years. So I feel like that's so important. So that's why I wanted to read that again. Okay, so my next thing that I want to get into is so did you know that SHERIDONN'S Designs, we have 20% off. We would like for you to just buy a Glam Girl pullover hoodie sweater and get the second one for 20% off. Okay. So to be able to do that, go to sheridonnadesigns.com and look for Glam Girl. Okay. And save 20%. Unity Fashion Institute. Do you want to learn how to illustrate your own vision? Well, now you can. Register for Unity Fashion Institute at sheridonnadesigns.com. We teach you how to illustrate your vision, create your own pattern, sew it, and give you the confidence to do it all. So, are you ready? Join us for our class at Unity Fashion Institute. Learn to illustrate your own vision. Do you want your hair to be laid and slayed? Well, now it can. Book Sheridonna Beauty Salon. Get $5 off if you're a new client or 20% off your hair treatment. So we have created a new product, which I was telling you guys about, and it's called Spa Day. Is your hair dry and frizzy and need to be tamed? Well, all you need is our Spa Day treatment, detangler, and face mask. It does 3-in-1. So while your hair is having a spa day, your face could also have a spa day too. I mean, look at the glow. I just did my facial yesterday and I look and feel amazing. The glow is a real child. Like, yes. So if you guys want to pre-order our new product, make sure you guys go to sheridonna'sbeautysalon.com or you can call us at 315-748-3229 and ask for Spa Day. And you could be able to get a 10% discount or free shipping and handling if you use the code of the day called Spa Day 2020. All right. So we're here to lay and slay your edges, okay? But you first have to have them. So check us out at Sheridonna's Beauty Salon. Have you always wanted to grace the cover of magazine? Have you always wanted to strut your stuff on the runway? Well, now you can. Humble Confident Modeling Agency is here to teach you all the must know and all the things you need to know, all the do's and don'ts, how to walk like a supermodel, how to talk like a supermodel, and how to have the attitude like a supermodel. Who else best to teach you than a supermodel? Her name is Sheridonna. Check us out at Humble Confident Modeling Agency. We will teach you everything you need to know from start to finish. Yeah. Yes. So that was our advertising for the day. And like I said, I wanted to let you guys know one more time, Sheridonna's Designs is a one-shop Boutique. It's a one-shop brand. We take care of your hair, beauty, and wardrobe. Are you a performing artist or fashionista? I'm talking to you. Yes, you. If you are having issues with getting your garments and being able to stand out from the crowd, shop Sheridan Designs. We make sure that you look fierce, powerful, and beautiful. Oh, and did I tell you we specialize in couture, ready to wear garments, just like this one. So wherever you are, you will always stand out from the crowd as you should as an artist. So shop Sheridan Designs. We get you fitted from head to toe. Yeah. So visit us at sheridonnadesigns.com. Yes, so that is our advertisement of the day, and I just want to hold a quick vibe, and then we're gonna come back to the thing, okay? Give me one second because there's so much thing to talk about in this situation when it talks about money. I just wanted to make sure that it's not being yeah, so I'm gonna go to my next month. Like I said, big shout out to iOctane for iOctane be having me cracking up. Okay, he be on his live going in with these females. They was just talking about anyway. That might be a little bit too spicy for y'all. But big shout out to iOctane for his entertaining lives. Okay, I really, really appreciate him. But I appreciate his music even more. So, without further ado, a big shout out to iOctane. This one's called "Someone to Love." Let's get into it.
Everybody needs someone to love. Everybody needs someone to care. Everybody have done enough, yeah. So everybody needs someone. So from the moment of fall, life's not a fall. Cherish the moment. Your love is important. No one. That's so much I love you. Remember I told you I will never desert you. No. Just the feeling you bring to my life. So amazing, your beauty is perfect in front of my eyes. Just a loving alone when you touch me, you capture my mind, baby. Me, I go love you till the end of time. Everybody needs someone to love. Everybody needs someone to care. Everybody have thoughts and affairs, so everybody have moments to share. Everybody needs someone to love. Everybody needs someone to care. Everybody have thoughts and affairs, so everybody needs someone. Lonely days is over for me.
And then let's do my podcast.
This is everything I want it to be. Baby, you my love, you sing. Live life, be free. Just you and I. What a love story. Just the feeling you bring to my life. So amazing, your beauty is perfect in front of my eyes. Just loving alone when you touch me, you capture my mind.
So that was iOctane right there, and big shout out to Octavia, his daughter, because she got a banger, y'all. She got a banger that I really, really appreciate, because as a young queen, I think she's only like 10 years old, and she's spitting some real fire for our young fashion, well, not only fashionistas, but just our young kids in general. And she's that girl, and I wanted to share that with you guys. Her name, like I said, Octavia, and We're going to get into it right now. You're now tuning into Miss Octavia. This one is called Internet Official. Okay? Let's get into it.
When we get the internet, them around
the intellect. What's that? Don't fuck with me.
Shut down, cause I'ma see how I lick this. Or kisses, or chocolate, or biscuit, or minty, or mistress. And nothing for the user from the poor district. Who I tap strike a new bar grow. Who I chop my money.
You guys sample. I just want y'all to hear this young queen right now. This is I
Can't run down no man.
Can't run down no man.
It's like the nation condemn. Little girl go run down the man.
Yeah, run down the man.
We need to chase you because you are the prize. It's like the nation condemn. Me ear overflow stuff. Can't parent. Good children, bad parents. One bag of mix up, no good for my head. Father God, please give me strength. Up till me, I for talk. No, me I temper, but I for smart. Can't find a role model, no car, every girl. I sing good and body parts.
You said everybody talking about their body parts. That is so very, very true. Can you imagine if you get rid of all the songs, if you're talking about your body parts, what song would there be? Anyway, moving right along. I also want to bless you guys with her newest song. This one is called Escape, guys. So without further ado, I want to give you guys another selection from Miss Young Queen, Miss Octavia. This one is called Escape, featuring Bunks. Let's get into it.
Life towards some here work from now. Me know me young, but me a bust from now. Mama house feel up, me want done one floor. And kick off knobs, then we a lock one door. That place is like bus on road. And help the youth to sleep enough on floor. Can't cash for flow, we need more power. The vibes are sharp and it a cut like sword.
Money for function, execute a pump plan. I want to come from it, let me just a sunshine. Have a bag of barrel, let the food tongue crack. Me have a feature, me night, me and a gun.
I gotta get it out.
Look back, hold me head straight. Need my life to upgrade, sweeter than a cupcake. People when we saw me want the bus break.
Like Queen said, upgrade 2 times, 4 times.
Ooh la la la, it's me I can make it, but when I fake it. Ooh la la la, I'm no life for basic, jumping on my spaceship. Ooh la la la, I'm trouble like the music get to you type of places. Yo, so when I get some down, those people business never respond thoughts. Them no know but me the best from start. So me aim my goal, I never miss that target.
We are feel some pressure like fall. Cliff from them a poor life, I'm a war. Drift no water, I'm a carry in a box. Skin no, me convert that in a some broad.
Make example for the youths and follow. Do it now, coming and promise tomorrow. Put me in the age, but my brains never shallow. So I make a dollar, tell them also over proud.
So get a youth man up. Hand up belly, but your pocket them for one up. Stay the farm full, you must see jail cell rum up. Set trend youths, great wave havoc.
Ooh la la la, me no matter if I waitress once we get the paycheck. Ooh la la la, it's me I can make it, but when I fake it.
Ooh la la la, I'm the top no life for basic, jumping on my spaceship. Ooh la la la, I'm trouble like the music get to you type of places.
Ooh la la la, me no matter if I waitress once we get the paycheck.
Ooh la la la. So that was a little sample for the people. Cinephilia Brun. Okay, don't be pressed for shit. Okay, what is yours will always be yours. And you don't have to follow no nigga. You don't have to chase down no brand. Like, just embrace what you already have. A big shout out to Adama. It's gonna be her birthday in a couple of days. So you know, the kid gonna be blessed to be able to say happy birthday to her. So big shout out to Adama. Her last name is Wilson. So yeah, big shout out to Nee as well. He just finished his nursing program. I'm so proud of him. Like what I said, this dude been working on this joint for 5 years. He didn't pass it the first time around, but consistency. Like I said, consistency is everything. He was so determined to be able to do it, and he did it. So I'm so proud of him. Nee Wilson, that's gonna be my brother forever. Okay, so big shout out to you for your accomplishment. Super proud of you. Okay, so as you guys, I was telling you guys, I don't know if we had missed the whole situation of the whole ensemble. So let's do it again to make sure that my people in Anchor hear the whole vibes for the look of the day. Okay, so like I said, my look of the day for my hair, I have it all in one, edges laid and slayed. Okay, I have my diamond headdress along with my hair situation to give me that empress look, my natural faux going on. Okay, so and also for my makeup, we have that very natural minimalist look. We just have our eyeshadows in the gold palettes, okay, and a little bit of like cream shimmery to highlight our beautiful eyes. We also have just our, natural eyebrows arch ever so slightly. We also have a little bit of our cat eye going, and we have some mascara. We have no foundation on. We literally have this delicious, beautiful Makeup and Mirror lipstick that I want to share with you guys. Like I said, big shout out to Makeup America for supporting me for my first Queen of the Arts fashion gala, for supporting and giving us so much different makeups for my guests, for my goodie bag. So a big shout out to Makeup America, and this is a tribute to me being a citizen. I'm super proud of myself of being Jamaican as well as American as well. So a big shout out to Makeup America and for America for supporting me to becoming my greatest version. Okay, child. So let's get to the wardrobe of the superstar of the whole situation. So today, darling, my look is our deep dark chocolate scallop suede jacket, child, lined with this beautiful and rich purple and ivory lining that I want to share with you guys. Okay, we also have um these beautiful pocket. We have our beads and pocket, and we also have um our our button to embellish the beads and pocket. We also have a side pocket. It's an illusion side pocket. So we wanted to add functionality to it. And we also want to have creativity to it. It's also aligned with satin, the ivory satin as well. And for um, the the two piece that I'm wearing, it is a ivory two piece. This fabric that I'm wearing is in the knit kind of sweater family, and we just wanted to create like all these pieces that you see is just an extension of all the different avenues in my life and all the different areas that I've gone and the roads I have taken and the roads I have stopped. So this is why you see some of the roads are still you will see like some stopped, but you still have a way to go, and they're going to always connect. Because remember, even though the vision has pivoted, but we never changed the actual destination. So these are kind of like the roads and different destinations that I'm going. Some places I've stopped, but we're going to continue to go. And this is actually all over the garment. And I just, like I said, I love architectural, so I wanted to just showcase that right there. So this also kind of give tributes to um the lines that I really really love. And this is a off the shoulder situation. I just really love a off the shoulder, and this looks really elegant and beautiful. You can wear this to dinner, you could wear this to a business meeting, you could wear this to a wedding, you could wear this really anywhere you want to feel elegant, fierce, powerful, and beautiful. You could dress it up. You can wear it with a belt. Today I didn't wear it with a belt, but have paired it with a belt before. And I just the and for the length, because I wanted to just add that sophistication, I made sure that it's below my knee, but we have a mini split. Okay, I don't know. I'll let you guys. It has a mini split on there right here, okay, on the knee, just to give it a little bit of spice into it. And this is our look of the day. And for the scallop jacket, I just wanted to show you guys, just the beautiful handcrafted part that I was telling you guys, the tailoring part that I was telling you about. So the sleeves are done by hand. So that shows our tailoring and our craftsmanship that I wanted to share with you guys. Also, what else? Yeah, I just wanted to showcase this beautiful work of art. So basically all my designs is literally a work of art. And once you take it off, I want you to just admire it because it's a work of art as well. So, and for the shoes, let's get to the shoes. The shoes, like I was saying, the shoes is by 9 West. Oh, I love the shoes, guys. So this is also in the suede family, like I said before. And I like that it has the straps to it. And it's a closed toe. This is like almost a 3 inches, a 2.5 heel. And it has this beautiful kind of like cutout for the side so your feet could be breathing. And I just really love this number. It's also gray. And like I said, it wasn't competed with the chocolate. So once I take off my chocolate jacket, so literally it will be the focal point once I take my jacket off. So I wanted to have a stapled shoes to go really beautiful with this look. Okay. So that is my look of the day. I hope you guys appreciate that look of the day. And I hope you guys appreciate this show. And shout out to all the teachers out there that's really working hard. And despite, not having the funding that they need, they're still teaching, they're still inspiring the world. So kudos to you guys. So also I'm going to shout out to Councilman Rice, also to Councilman Glass. I want you guys to reach out to me and let's get our funding to our teachers where it's really needed, because we are the superheroes and we are affecting lives in a positive way. So like I said, thank you guys so much for joining me for SHERIDONNA'S Diary of a Fashionista. Yes, where we talk about fashion, we talk about music, we talk about current events, and we talk about quote of the day, word of the day, and we're here to entertain and to educate and inspire you guys. So I hope you guys appreciate that. And we're going to leave out with our favorite quote: do not confuse a creator with a dreamer. A dreamer only dreams, but a creator, she can always bring her dreams into reality. Point blank in the period. Okay, so that's all what I have for today. But let's finish out with a few of our quotes and then we're going to wrap up. Okay, sex is cool, but have you ever given someone so much emotional safety that they were able to break down and process trauma right in front of you without fear of being judged or ridiculed? When someone could do that, that's really your friend. Okay, and you're really being a friend. And question: what would your occupation be if you followed your childhood dreams? I'm doing it right now, guys. I'm being a fashion designer. I'm being an artist. I'm being an entrepreneur. I'm being a photographer. I'm being a model. I'm doing all the things that's in my wildest dream that I always wanted to be. So that is, I'm blessed and highly favored. The word has gone mad when those who have enlightened, compassionate views and vision and future visions are accused of borderline insanity. Um, um, so yeah, criticize for thinking positively. So yeah, sometimes the world could be a little bit cray cray. So that's all we have for today. Let's go right into our music. right now. All right, let's get into it. Let's go back to Alkaline, my baby. Yeah. We're creating waves like the ocean, baby.
You know, sister, we are create waves like the ocean, yeah. When you're there, better than your son, Lord, explosion, and we make the commotion, They even dance with them, watch we have emotion, if I was slow down, We do it first, got them soft like lotion, and waves like the ocean, yeah. When I never see a phone so, never see a phone so strong. Never the time for rely on people to make my move, and never saw me grow up. Never say me hype, I know you're probably right, but if you not have no pride, I guess anything goes. Me I live my life, telling me I'm more. I used to be that little kid, now I am the grown up. Think my life it's all up. See the nigga did that talent, but never have no luck, so rough. Before I get laid off, now no up. They don't fit on a man from this, so now my life's like a donut. You know, I wouldn't change a thing. No, choose the amp, lose a couple times before you win. Oh, yeah. I pop bottles, pop models. Quote my story up, happy ending like the novels. Yeah, in a castle, I'm eating apples. I look out on the sea, I show me youth, them all would we create waves like the ocean, yeah. When you're there, big and you're so low, the explosion, and we make the commotion, yeah. They even dance with them, watch we have emotion, deep and we slow down, yeah. We do it first, got them soft like lotion, and waves like the ocean, yeah. Never see a phone so, never see a phone so strong. Never see a phone so. All over the world, them a wait me banana. Fans a come out and a support me, and bad mind, I wonder what's so special with them, and tidal wave, you know, see up under the cabana. We a create big wave and a flood the whole place. If me no make it out, show the kids my face. Tell them how me stay and I'm stuck in my ways. One like say them no like go up them rate way anyway. Cause we create big waves like the ocean, yeah. When you're there, better than your son, Lord, explosion, and we make the commotion, yeah. They even dance, but them watch we have emotion. Deep and we slow down, yeah. Do it first, got them soft like lotion.
You know we do it first. Yes. Like I said, thank you guys so much for joining me for SHERIDONNA'S Diary of a Fashionista. It was absolutely a pleasure. Until next time that we meet, I wish to tell you that Unity Fashion Institute and SHERIDONNA Designs and SHERIDONNA Beauty Salon has finally got our grant. So I'm putting it out there in the universe that we will get our grant. So thank you guys so much. Go and have an amazing day. I love you guys. Mwah. Go be great. Shop SHERIDONNA Designs. Yeah.